Hey everybody.
Oh boy, happy Halloween!
Happus Hapus Hankus.
Oh god.
Herpes Hell Nuts.
We're back with the Mega Man retrospective. Sorry this took a little longer than usual. No. But welcome. So you thought we'd be moving to Mega Man 7? Yeah.
No. We have...
So I'd take a bit of a diversion. We'll be talking about some games no one really gives a lot of attention to.
The Mega Man Game Boy game.
The Mega Man, or the Mega Man World Series. No, that's not. That is not a sport.
Yeah. Right now you're listening to Elecman Techno version by Mega Man Gamer Fan. If you're wondering why we're listening to a remix of the Robot Master from Mega Man 1, well, the Game Boy games, at least the first four, don't have original Robot Master themes. So we have to kind of reach from older games for some of the music.
Oh boy. So, oh god. Let's start with development. According to series artist and producer Keiji Inafune, Dr. Wily, Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge was the first Mega Man game outsourced by Capcom on for its development. He felt the game turned out well because the project's leader was a huge Mega Man fan. And he helped who appeared to understand the games best for some than some of Capcom's own people, because he thought much of his artwork from the original Mega Man series was not aging. Mega Man was not aging well. So that's about it. The game released as Mega Man World on June 7th, on July 26, 1991, December 1991 in North America.
It was just Mega Man.
Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge.
Dr. Wily's Revenge.
And it just came out in Europe in 1992. No month.
For the sake of the video, we're gonna title it Mega Man World.
This is the Mega Man World series.
And I guess world, since like planet, like there seems to be a lot of space, out of outer space in this quintology.
In fact, the game was they almost called it that.
Yeah, they called it
because there's unused whose file. There's an unused whose text. Expert of the game. It was like in start title screen.
Mega Man World.
Yeah. So I first bought. I actually have quite a history with this game. My first exposure to it was on a. Oh god!
An online emulator site. An account system that tended to get your files corrupted a lot.
And, yeah, this is how I didn't know what emulators were.
And since PlayR worked without having to download anything, and it was easy and simple for no one to understand.
And so I could play, like, before I brought my stuff to my computers to Grandma's, I was like, I could just use her computer.
Or log into his account.
Oh. I didn't get very far there. Until then, about 2 years ago, I decided, my mom, I think my mom and dad went on vacation around break. They decided I had to buy eShop cards. I spent $20 once, and so I bought all 5 of them.
Yep, all 5 of the Game Boy Mega Man games.
And I played through them consecutively.
Now,
I didn't play, and then Alex actually played it. We actually played these recently. This game recently ended.
Oh boy, I don't think I ever want to come back to this one. But we'll go into why.
So, what's the story? Thanks to the effort to Mega Man and the super robot created by Dr. Wily, Dr. Wily's ambitions did not come to fruition. Peace had returned to the world, but Wily had secretly altered the industrial robots developed by Dr. Wily. After everything that had happened, Dr. Wily he had not abandoned his desire for world domination. Or to stop Dr. Wily from realizing his dream, Mega Man headed to the city. What? Yeah, that's the story. Okay. This is set between Mega Man's 2 and 3? Or 1 and 2?
I don't know.
It's hard to say. Also, what kind of name is that for English?
Yeah?
Dr. Wily's Revenge.
Yeah. If you're going back and playing this, that sounds kind of inconsequential considering how many times Dr. Wily's truly gotten his revenge.
So the game throws you into a stage select with only
4 Robot Masters.
which mean Cutman, Fireman, Iceman, and an Electman.
Yeah, Bombman and Gutsman are absent from this game. And I'm shocked Wily left Gutsman alone.
Yeah. So,
Well, normally he'd be all over those muscles. Those metal muscles.
so let's start with Cutman.
Oh no, this stage is hell!
This stage-
Actually, you're better off starting with Electman in this game. Yeah,
Is this stage any good?
you know, Electman.
One of the hardest Robot Masters in the series. He's Buster only.
Electman stage. Well, it consists of
Disappearing blocks, fans,
similar functioning, which functions similar to the like a reverse of the magnets from Magnet Man stage in Mega Man 3.
these Onis is in the cloud. These Onis riding clouds.
And most annoyingly,
The fucking electric beams.
Ames. And no, I'm thinking those Susies and the rooms are so tiny that you have barely any room to maneuver and take them out.
So, how's the stage? Is the stage fun?
No,
It sucks.
the enemies are. This starts a running problem in this game. The screen, they were not designed with the Game Boy. The mechanics and enemies and stuff. Like, the screen's entirely too small. Everything takes place.
Also, Mega Man himself even feels a little off.
It feels stiff.
Hey, don't worry. You can just, if you make it to the boss on low health, you can just use an E-Tank, right?
No, E-Tanks aren't in this game despite it being released after Mega Man 2.
You get, yeah. And after Mega Man 3 as well.
Even, and there's no Sly or Rush.
Oh my, what the fuck? So, what'd you rate this state? How well did they convert this one?
It's trash! 3!
3. As for Electman's
Oh,
Electman?
what are you doing? He just kind of runs around.
Runs into the wall.
Yeah, Electman, I think Electman fried a few circuits.
I think Electman, you're drunk.
On something.
What the?
No, wait, we didn't switch themes.
Okay. So, alright.
Minority will see the Mega Man Fireman stage arranged by Sid the Scissor.
Oh boy. So, Electman stage blows.
Yeah.
How about Iceman's? Do ice physics translate well into a handheld game?
No, it's horrid.
There's also these melting platforms.
Which are super frustrating. And there's also these icicles that you're supposed to platform across, but they fall all as soon as you enter the screen and give you literally no time to react. So you have to know exactly how they're going to fall and put in your plan to action with and basically in your frame perfect. Or else you have to restart the room.
Yep. This
This stage is infuriating.
This stage sucks.
2, arguably worse than Electman stage.
This stage just sucks. As for Iceman,
Yeah, he's just as easy as ever.
Just use Thunder Beam. Yeah, I forgot to mention, the weapons are still the same.
And obviously so are the Robot Masters themselves. Their fights are downgraded. But yeah, not much to go over there. We're just
Oh God, two stages. Great. That's not a good sign.
2 stages, and neither of them are good.
How about Fireman's?
Well, it's boring.
Hopefully you brought the Ice Slasher with you.
Or else this stage is going to be a huge pain.
There's Sniper Joes everywhere.
The best way to defeat those is to freeze them midair and then.
And those
hot
hotheads. And those hotheads from Quickman stage.
Yeah, because we needed those.
What would you give this one?
4.
Or how about Fireman? One of the jump, shoot.
Yeah.
The thing is, this flame doesn't stay after. This flame doesn't stay.
Hey, so it's just a projectile. It's literally a projectile.
You can just get into the corner, go to the corner, or shoot him, jump over it, or his attack, repeat. So, and then finally,
Cutman.
that's
Why is Cutman stage
so annoying. You have these fucking.
It comes from a combination of 2 obstacles that the game loves to throw at you in conjunction with each other.
These buzzsaws. These saw blades. That'll just.
These saw blades, there's 2 variants of them. One that stays completely motionless, and one that drops down from its place and then well, actually there are 3 technically. One that drops down from its place and heads in a straight line until it hits a wall. And falls into a pit. Or goes off screen or something. And a 3rd variant, which is similar to the other one, except they home in on you. And this is combined with these scissors that move to the left after you get within range of them, and then spin in a circle.
And then there are these fucking conveyor belts everywhere.
Along an axis. Yes, coupled with with conveyor belts and the saw blade enemies at the same time, and both of these obstacles do an absurd amount of damage to you.
This stage throws everything at you and the kitchen sink.
I don't know why that's a phrase. This stage is just ridiculous.
It's horrible. Don't go here first.
1. It's
0.
0.
This stage.
No.
And Cutman, the enclosed space.
Yeah.
The smaller space actually makes Cutman a lot more annoying.
Yeah, all the other bosses became super easy
due to the screen.
And Cutman became a pain in the ass.
Because he jumps around and it throws his scissors at you.
Oh, what a weird shift in power balance. Cutman ended up becoming the strongest robot master.
What the fuck?
Anyways, after beating Cutman, you get his weapon and, what? What is that? Carry.
The carry platform. If you jump
and then press it, it'll appear below you. Basically giving you an extra jump, as many extra jumps as your ammo will allow.
No, except you only spawn 1 at a time.
Oh.
Not like item 1.
And it slowly consumes ammo as it spawns, so you can only have 1 on screen. And you have to either off-screen it, or let the ammo run out.
Or, pause the game.
Oh, you can pause the game, too?
Yeah, I think you can.
I hope.
The carry platform.
It could have been good, but...
It sucks.
Yeah, you get 1 platform.
It's not like it ever comes in handy.
Well, it comes in handy, twice in the Wily stages?
Yeah.
I'll give it a 5. Let's be generous.
And so we make it to the Wily the Wily Castle.
Right now you're listening to Mega Man 10 Heart of Anchor Special Stage 1 Arranged V1 by Hatred Elemental.
Hatred, it is true. I too am a Hatred Elemental.
Ooh.
So, oh god.
If you're wondering why we're using the Mega Man 10 remix, well, this song is exactly is the Wily Fortress stage. It's just that nobody knows it as that. They know it as a Mega Man 10 special stage remix.
But anyways, how's the stage?
It is long, tedious, and throws
Everything.
everything at you again. And the Cutman stuff is back too. So, ooh, and it's arguably worse this
you
time.
take it to a teleporter room. Okay, and what?
What? Half of the Mega Man 2 Robot Masters.
Those be
Quick Man, Metal Man,
No, Quick Man, Bubble Man, Heat Man, and Flash Man.
Quick Man, Bubble Man, Heat Man, and Flash.
Oh, wait, you don't have the weapons. Well, Flash Man's weak to Ice Slasher,
And then Quick Man's weak to the Flash Stopper,
Time Stopper.
Time Stopper. Or Bubble Man's weak to the Quick Boomerang, and Heat Man's weak to the Bubble Light as usual.
Also, if you get a game over at any point,
You have to redo the entire
and you
stage.
lose the weapons.
Yeah, okay, you lose the Robot Master weapons too, sure.
And also, okay, and then at the end you fight. What?
Anchor.
This is the first of the Mega Man.
Also,
films.
by the way, this stage gets a 0.
It sucks.
Ugh.
Then there's this boss fight. There's this introducing the first.
First of the Mega Man
number
killer.
1.
Of the 4 Mega Man killers.
3.
3? Okay.
He doesn't count.
Oh, he doesn't? Really? Officially, he doesn't count?
It doesn't count.
Okay. Doesn't he have a stage in Mega Man 10?
No.
No? Okay.
Okay. Anyways.
Okay, so one of the first of the 3 Mega Man killers.
Anchor runs around and pulls out his rod. He
No.
holds it up.
And it tracks your Buster shots.
And
then
then-
at the end, depending on how many
a
shots you pump
counterattack.
into him, he fires off a beam. The beam gets stronger and
And is
bigger
larger.
and larger, or the more shots you pump into him.
Anchor
But
is-
his weakness is that and he still takes damage from the shots he supposedly absorbs during this. I don't know if it's a bug, or if it's intended for you to just pump him full of shots and then
that's how.
and take the hit, but
Anchor is surprisingly the most tamest thing in this game.
yeah,
He's,
for being a Mega Man killer, he only shows up once and he's easy as hell.
Oh, what'd you give his boss fight?
I'll give his boss fight a 6. It's average.
That's for Anchor. His design.
It's not stupid like the others, at least.
Yeah, but in terms of Anchor, his design.
I'm great. Well, what's about his character?
Anchor's only real interest is to destroy Mega Man and not much else beyond that, leaving him with a very cold and gloomy personality. These are all built with a Japanese theme, however, where he is a profound individual with a strong Japanese spirit and a liking for New Year's Eve. However, his cold nature makes him somewhat antisocial and causes him to hang back in the shadows, away from other. Wow.
So he's just kind of a sociopath. So he's just kind of a sociopath who likes the occasional holiday. Okay, same.
Yeah.
10.
And his weapon is. You get a new. Also, did I mention? Every time you beat a Robot Master in this stage.
You have to sit through the weapon screen.
And,
I was not meant to see Mega Man's inner workings.
Oh, that's creepy. That is really fucking creepy. Anyways, so as for the Mirror Buster, yeah, you get a new weapon at the end of the game.
So yeah, it's
The Mirror Buster.
actually pretty good.
And it can reflect. You hold out.
You hold out this buster and it reflects
this barrier.
It reflects. Well, I'm assuming all projectiles.
Yeah.
At least it's programmed to reflect all the projectiles that you encounter for the rest of the game. So there's literally one stage left. But the weapon is extremely useful, actually. Wow, one good thing I can say is that the weapon's pretty great. 10.
10. And as for the second Wily stage, yes, into space.
It's nothing special. More of the same. Honestly, it's actually easier than the first Wily stage. And
well, it
shorter,
actually
too.
takes advantage of the weapons you acquired.
Yeah.
Or there are these metal blocks that you need to melt with atomic fire, but Firestorm can't melt.
Why? You have 2 fire weapons.
I guess atomic fire is hotter.
And you have to have to fully charge atomic fire in order to melt them. So I guess that's why.
What would you give this stage?
I'm gonna give it a. I'll give it a 5. It's not as bad as the other stages, but it's not exactly good.
Yep. When you know something's ends up when
When the least bad when the best stage in the game
is only
is only a 5.
So how about the Wily fight? How about the first phase is weak to atomic fuck. God damn it! It keeps throwing shit at you.
There's no time to fully charge atomic fire unless
It's an
you
RNG nightmare.
There's so much going on.
And then when you land, and I think 2 shots of atomic fire, 2 or 3 shots of atomic fire, Wily is the Wily machine in second phase. It starts, and you know what's weak too?
Mirror Buster.
Guess. Yep.
You can reflect the shots.
This will be a recurring theme. This will be a running. It
has 2 projectile attacks. One of them, it has this, which is the one you're supposed to reflect. What's the other one?
I think okay.
Doesn't it fire out those blade guys?
Wily Machine 1.
It's not confusing at all.
It shoots 1 plasma shot low, 1 plasma shot high.
Does it have any other attack?
No. Well, it also has this claw.
Oh yeah, the claw.
But just jump.
You just gotta watch out for the claw.
Just jump in its direction.
Just keep the Mirror Buster up. Avoid the claw. This fight's really easy.
And
a little tedious.
Very underwhelmed. The first phase can go fuck itself.
The first phase is way too frustrating. The first phase is an RNG nightmare. The second is the most predictable thing on the planet.
This will actually be a trend in the handheld games.
So,
and the final boss being weak to a new weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And introduced in that said game.
So what
would you rate? What would you rate? Rating for this boss fight?
2.
Yep. And Wily begs for mercy.
The second phase isn't painful enough to warrant a 0, but...
And Wily begs for forgiveness, as usual.
Please forgive me.
And I guess he retreats, the station explodes, and Mega Man gets on a spaceship
to go
home.
Back home.
What? That is how the game ends. Ends and show everyone you fought, including all the enemies and
all 8 Robot Masters, and they have really cursed mug shots.
Oh God, and including Anchor.
So yeah, and right now you're listening to Mega Man GB ending Brynolf remix, or Brynolf, Brynolf 11, by same name Brynolf 11.
This was literally the only remix he could find.
Brynolf 11.
Yeah, the credits shows Mega Man looking out
into space in a blank background. It's weird. It's like he's observing on the screen. He's watching the credits too.
It's like something. It's like a screensaver.
Yeah, it does.
Oh boy.
It looks like a late '90s screen. Early 2000s screensaver.
So, and that was the game. So, how does it play?
Awful. Somehow.
And I thought Mega Man 1 was almost awkward.
Not necessarily bad, but a little awkward. But this is just a whole new level.
Mega Man is way fucking heavier than usual.
And from the looks of it, you can't decide if he's too slippery or not slippery enough.
Making precise jumps is a pain in the ass. As to the screen size. Isn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
The gameplay.
gets a 4.
Yeah.
It's somewhat playable, but it feels so awful.
In terms of the music, even that's not too great.
The original themes are great, but
Well, be it a little
a little compressed. But the ports of existing Robot Master themes, they
that's what I was
suck.
That's what I was talking about.
Those really suck.
Yeah, it's
Music
like,
gets a 6.
wow, that's the first time. I'm
Again, I love the original tracks in the game. But
the two original tracks.
Well, the remixes are bad.
So, in terms of don't we have a difficulty?
Balancing? No! 0! What is going on in this game?
So-
Elecman is the easiest Robot Master and Cutman's the hardest? What the fuck?
What? Why
Is
is
the Wily stage just so long and tedious?
what?
Why is it just one stage?
Age? Why did this have to be split off into two parts?
So, Arts, why is the final boss easier than Cutman?
So, what's our final rating for the game?
Oh, 0. This game is torture.
This game fucking sucks.
It is arguably, in my personal humble opinion, the worst Mega Man game I've ever experienced.
And contrary to popular belief,
Yeah,
I've honestly had more fun.
I'm playing the second game in the.
Or hell, playing in what people consider to be some of the worst X games.
It was like Mega Man X6 and X7.
And yeah.
And even with X5 being apparently his least favorite in the series, he finds more enjoyment in that than Mega Man World.
Oh god, this game sucks. Well, hopefully in the near future, we'll see you with Mega Man and World 2. Which wasn't developed by Minakuchi Engineering.
Yeah.
So, that being said, I'm Nozarin.
I'm Emery, and bonjour, my
Wonderful
wonderful
viewers, and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween! See you in the next video.
Yeet.